Hi everybody, welcome to Dr. Love and AskDrLove.com. I'm Dr. Jamie Turndorf and this is Advice Column 2 for October 21st. And this is a very, very long question entitled, What Does He Want? And I'm just going to skim it because otherwise I think it'll be past your bedtime by the time I'm done reading this whole thing. There's this guy, half Turkish, half German, I met exactly 1 year ago. Normally, I like someone very quickly one day by looking at the guy's behavior, but this one was not like that. I started liking him after almost 1 month, and I think I fell in love. I asked myself what I liked about the guy, and I was able to answer myself, a thing that has never happened to me with other guys. I guess it's because I was very shallow. I used to pay a lot of attention to the physical appearance, and I can tell that this guy's physical appearance is far away from what I look for in a guy. So she goes on to say that they were classmates at a language school and they became friends. At the time, he was dating a Russian girl from their school group, and she kind of fought admitting to herself how much she liked the guy, and that as time went on, he and this girl began to officially date, and 2 days before this person's birthday, she says that he Skyped her and was crying because he broke up with this girl, and he was very, very heartbroken. So they stayed in touch while he was in Europe and she was in New York for the summer, and that he continued to call her but none of the other friends from school. Then he came back to the States, and he had no place to live, so she invited him to live with her, and they became roommates temporarily. And as they were roommates, he asked her one night to join him for a movie, and she said, okay, and then she never heard from him. And the next day he said, how come you didn't call me back about the movie? And she said, you said that you probably wanted to go out, and I didn't hear anything else about it. Another night, he invited her to go to a bar with friends, and she ended up hours later, and he said, you arrived so late, too late. She talks about other men and how cute they are, and he just is frozen, doesn't say anything. But when her sister talks about guys, he'll freely say, oh yes, he's cute, he's cool. She also said that when she's talking to her friends and Skyping her friends, he seems to be jealous, and he said something like, what, the whole day with friends? And then she just said, what, are you jealous? And laughed at him and brushed it off. So now she says that she is really tormented and she doesn't know what to do. She's actually checked in his records of texts, and she's found that he texted his former girlfriend and said that he misses her, misses cuddling with her. Yet at the same time, he tells her to her face that he's not in love with her, the ex-girlfriend, anymore. So she's extremely confused and in pain, and she asks me, what should she do? Okay, so my take on the situation is that both of you are really, really scared of being rejected. By the way, this woman said that the boy that she loves was rejected and cheated on by many women. So he's scared of reaching out and getting his heart broken, and you're scared of getting your heart broken. And I want to point out that he sent out a lot of tests and cues to see if you like him. And in each case, you didn't respond wholeheartedly. You were just playing it safe because you don't want to get hurt. And you know what the examples are. He asked you to go to the movies, and you didn't say, I would love that. You just said, okay. He talks about not liking you talking to friends, and you just slough it off saying, oh, what, are you jealous? He wants you to spend more time with him, and you don't respond. So this guy's not getting clear signals from you because you're afraid that he still loves his ex, and as a result, you don't want to go for it with him. So look, you have nothing to lose but by talking to this guy directly. Nothing at all. Because as it stands now, your heart is broken and you're nowhere with him. So I would actually be very direct and just say, I want to talk to you, because I have the sense that the both of us are really scared. and that we are avoiding admitting how we feel. I'm afraid you still love your ex, and I'm afraid to have my heart broken, so I'm not giving you clear signals in response to your reaching out, which I'm sure is making you think I don't like you. So we need to talk and get clear on what we want. And if we're just going to be friends, well, then at least we'll be clear sailing. We'll know we're friends. Okay? Handle it directly and you'll be all right. Let me know what happens. Take care.